Earlier, I shared that a great thing to do is to find a website that's chock full of ideas that match your interests and cover topics that are hot with buyers. Let's explore that idea further so you can see what I mean. Here's CNBC.com. It's a site that I like to check each morning for ideas, though you might have a different site that works well for you. The key is to find something that covers your sweet spots I mentioned earlier, where the topics you have a passion about match some themes that are high commercial value. For me, some of these areas are business and finance, new technologies and trends, innovative products, etc. These are all areas covered extensively at CNBC, and whenever I come to the site, several ideas jump off the page at me as themes that I could cover with new photos, illustrations, or animations. If you go up to the top of the page, expand the main menu, you'll see a great list set up here of subjects and subtopics that all would be great topics for stock images and videos. From finance, health and science, media, real estate, energy, climate, investing, financial advisors, options, earnings, trader talk. I can tell you from my 15 years in microstock, these are all hot topics. I've covered them all quite a bit, but I still find new ideas to dive into in this site. CNBC even has a special section for entrepreneurs. I've always been able to dive into this and find some great new topics, since I find that entrepreneurs are great potential customers for my images and videos. Latest from entrepreneurs, it includes columns from entrepreneurs writing themselves about their challenges and solutions they found. Lots of good ideas and their insights. Sometimes I like to keep a note window open on the screen as I'm checking out a website and just jot down some ideas. So just for example, we looked at cybersecurity, earnings report. On the left here, you see a business person talking about how she uses meditation. I don't think that's a topic I've covered before. Here's an article that references dating apps. Again, a topic I haven't thought to cover before. And from this ad, I see the word sustainability jumping out at me. I think that may be something good to explore as well. So right now, I've got 5 good ideas after just a few minutes on the site. The key here is best summarized by our next golden rule. Stay informed on the topics that you're establishing as niche themes for your portfolio. There will always be new trends, innovations, technologies, whether you're into business, medical, education, sports, or any other topic. And here's a golden hack on how to stay up on the latest topics. Ask AI platforms to list the latest innovations in a certain area. You'll get a list of several ideas, and one or more might spark an aha moment for you, and you may instantly visualize what you could shoot or illustrate. Let's try out this idea. There's a number of AI chat sites you could try. The biggest at the moment is ChatGPT. Let's enter what are the latest innovations in finance and provide as a list. And here's what ChatGPT gives me. Note that ChatGPT here acknowledges that it's limited in what it can display. It's admitting that its knowledge base was last updated in September 2021. So we're not getting the latest information available here. That's why it's a good idea to check the other leading AI chat sites. Let's run the same search now on Bing Chat. While Bing Chat's AI may be more updated than ChatGPT's, the results it provides here are fairly similar to ChatGPT's, but Bing is showing me far fewer. Let's now try Google Bard. So Google Bard is giving me more results than Bing Chat provided, but not as many as ChatGPT. The ideas themselves are pretty similar, though this one looks new, embedded finance. So you can see why it's a good idea to test each of the sites to make sure you're getting the best possible ideas you can. Okay, so there's a number of good ideas here, and we're going to dive deeper to see which ones potential buyers may be most interested in. Here's another golden hack. Use Google Trends to verify how hot certain topics are. Go to trends.google.com and enter 2 or 3 of the terms. You'll see the search volume for each of the terms, and can even switch to image searches to see how many people are trying to find images of these. Of course, the people searching may not all necessarily be potential buyers, but if you had images at the agencies, they could appear watermarked in the search results, and some of the people searching might like the image enough to go to the agencies and buy them. Overall, this is a great way to gauge the interest of topics you're considering covering in real time, to verify that it'll be worth your time and effort. To demonstrate the usefulness of Google Trends, I performed a search on 3 different topics from my list I compiled after reviewing CNBC.com earlier: cybersecurity, meditation, and sustainability. Just to see which one is trending higher on Google right now, because that general interest trend could translate into higher or lower interest at the stock agencies. This initial comparison of web results suggests meditation is the hottest topic of the 3 right now, but this does require some checking at the agencies like Adobe stock to make sure it's not oversaturated, at least in the style that you might cover the topic. Google Trends can also show us image results for the three. The interest for images of the three topics is much closer, though meditation remains on top. So you can see that these are good ways for you to investigate great topics for high-selling content. But did you know several of the agencies also tell you what they need and what they think will sell? We'll look at how they do that and share that information with you in the next section. We'll see you there.